So guys, I bought a Type 2 RMR and I got a fake. Howdy folks, for today's video I wanted to do a short quick video on, well, about the fake RMR I got, where I got it from, and some of the characteristics that distinguish the fake ones versus the real ones. At least the fake one I got and the real one that I got. And hopefully this will help some of you in the future to avoid getting a fake, or actually distinguishing that you got a fake and that you need to return it or wherever you got it or whatever. I hope this video will be helpful to some of you out there and hopefully save you some grief. As you all know, or most of you know, I'm always looking for ways to save money, to buy things on sale or to save a few bucks, to get something used instead of new, as long as it works, as long as it's in good condition. I do, however, appreciate quality, and I'm usually willing to spend a few dollars more on higher quality items like firearms, optics, accessories, to get something that will be durable, reliable, and effective. High point. I mentioned before on my channel and also on the Concealed Taco Dudes podcast how I've been able to save a bunch of money by purchasing the Vortex UH1s, the Hueys, on Amazon through the Amazon warehouse seller. I was buying them for roughly 325 bucks each, which is quite a bit of savings from the average brick and mortar store price. The Amazon warehouse seller is basically Amazon, but sells stuff with beat up packaging, returned items, and sometimes blemished items. I've had really good luck with them on the Hueys and some other optics and stuff. They looked brand new and I couldn't see any blemishes or anything wrong with them, and they've worked flawlessly. Plus, with the Vortex awesome warranty, then I haven't had any worries with them. And with the exception of buying a set of Beowulf dies that came with one piece of extra brass that happened to be stuck inside, I've had really good luck with the Amazon warehouse, and I've been able to save some money to score some really good deals. Well, when I was looking to buy a Gen 2 RMR for my Glock 21 project, where I was looking to build a modern concept version of the old C96 broom handle Mauser, I figured I'd save about 25 bucks and get the RMR through the Amazon warehouse, since I've had really good luck with the Amazon warehouse in the past, buying those other optics and stuff. I also had some extra Amazon points and stuff that I could throw towards that, and it's always nice to throw Amazon points and get something discounted and then get it really discounted after, you know, all the discounts and stuff. But the order went through and I got the package in about 2 days, and I was super excited to throw that optic on the Glock. When I popped in the battery, I noticed that the red dot was actually really dull. As far, you know, the brightness was not very bright, and so I kept turning the brightness up and it wouldn't get any brighter, and so that was probably the first warning flag that to me. But I figured that it was probably just a bad battery, so I took out the battery that it came with and threw in a brand new one, and I had the same issue where it would not get brighter. At that point, I figured something was wrong, so I started looking at the RMR a little closer, and I noticed a few things that made the warning bells go off. I checked the packaging that it came with and noticed that it looked like legit Trijicon packaging. The packaging looked exactly like the real packaging from the real RMR that I bought earlier last year for my Glock 34 MOS. As I looked closer, however, I noticed that the serial number of the packaging was different than the one on the RMR. That was also a red flag. On that same side that the serial number was on, I noticed that the model number was incorrect too. I purchased a RM06, but this one said RM07. At first I wondered if I got the wrong model sent to me from Amazon, but this wasn't the case. I also noticed that on the two adjustment dials for sighting in the optic, they were the wrong color. They were a stainless color instead of black. On real RMRs, the dials are black. The buttons themselves looked very similar too, but I noticed that the buttons on the fake were very tactile, or in other words, the buttons were very responsive and clicky. Like when you'd push on it, you could almost hear an audible click. Whereas Trijicon RMRs, they're the opposite. It's almost like a squishier, softer button that you do not hear a click, and you don't feel that click of a button. I noticed that the fake said patent pending, but on the real RMR it said patent. So that was another giveaway. The final thing I noticed about the fake was that it had sharper edges without that nice beveled edge like the real RMR. The real RMRs have a nice beveled edge all the way on like all the surfaces, all the corners, all the edges, and they just feel nice and smooth, rounded. But the fake had sharper edges and not that same beveling. Now, if you're in doubt of your RMR, if it's fake or real, there's always one thing you can do. You can always take that serial number on it and call or contact Trijicon and give them the serial number and ask what they think, if it's a fake or if they have ever made one with that serial number or not. And they will respond and they'll let you know. Hopefully with this video, with the video and pictures that I've shown, that will help you guys determine if you have a fake or a real one and save you some grief that way. Amazon was really good about refunding my money, and then I ordered another, but this time I avoided the Amazon warehouse and paid a little bit extra money and got my new RMR that was real. Well folks, I hope this video was enjoyable or at least helpful to those of you who are looking at buying an RMR, or maybe those of you who have bought one and you've been questioning if it was real or not. But I hope to have a video with that pistol build of the, using the Glock and the arm brace and all that stuff and the RMR. And in that video, I'll talk a little bit about the RMR and how I like it, things I like about it, things I don't, if there are any things I don't, and show you some video of it being used. And until next time, stay safe and have fun and go and take a new shooter shooting. Catch you later.